Okay, probably from AMD. This Audi here was actually got a sport exhaust done somewhere else and it came to us, so I narrowed it down. So the engine light was on. I'll start it up. Engine light's on all the time, but now it's off. Okay, let's have a look at this engine electronics. The fault was active on this one here, so now we're gonna go in there and have a look. Come on. Okay, so this one here now it's saying exhaust pressure A and B, control valve A and B is passive sporadic. Before that was an active fault and you can't erase the fault. It was always there. So now I'm going to try to erase the fault. Go back out. Clear fault codes. Yes. There you go. No more fault. It was a really it's really hard to find out what's going on when other people fit the exhaust to the car. Now no more faults. Before I could not even actually erase those faults. So now, like I said, like when I first started the car before, the light wasn't there. So if I start up again, light's gone, no more fault codes. Alright, I had to do some bypassing of the wiring harness at the back, and I'm gonna actually run a new power wire and an earth wire to the actual system they had put together for this car. And I had to take all the actual rear seat off. The whole rear seat had to come off, and the buckles and the brackets, because they ran the wire underneath the actual bracket to the power wire that goes to the actual cigarette lighter there. So I'm going to buy a cigarette lighter adapter, so I can take that power wire and run it to a power wire straight to the battery or ignition, so it doesn't interfere with the actual people sitting in the back there. Alright, good news now. So I'm gonna get that sorted out. A lot of wiring harness I had to actually check because I didn't know what they'd done, and so I found out the actual, luckily they didn't damage the plug, so the plug was tucked away inside the actual rear bar, but it took me ages to actually just get to to find the problem. I found the wiring, I found all the fuses was good, test the wiring was good to the back, but I couldn't, there was power at the actual system was got power, sorry, but I couldn't find the plugs at the back because they ran a different plug to the actual exhaust flaps. Alright, this is the system they use. It's this one here. And the power, this wire here was underneath there. So all this had to come off because that ran to the actual cigarette light at the back of the actual boot. So the back of the rear partial shells for the people that are sitting at the rear. So now we tested all the actual air system for the actual level control, and we found the front left hand side shock was the one that's lowest when we parked the car, which is this one here. Must be a slow leak on that one there. A few little things I got to show here as well. Arm stop is broken on that side there, and this side here I got a report for the customer anyway, but I'm gonna rewire this up properly and then we'll go from there. Thanks for watching and please subscribe.